I know golf is a game of integrity. So this next tip that I want to give you may seem a little extreme, but I want to teach you how to cheat at putting. Because if you've noticed, the rules about how to putt has changed in the last few years, because the governing body said if you anchor your club, that is against the rules. And I'm not sure exactly why they made that rule, but in my opinion, they said it was a huge advantage to swing a club and not move the top of the grip. Well, if that's cheating, don't you think that should be our objective? If you had a belly putter and you were going to swing your belly putter and not move anything above the anchor, you would use your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder joints, and it would swing free. And I see so many of my students with the intent of keeping the triangle of their stroke, and they're not going to use their hands and the wrist, and they go back like this. Well, they end up the top of the grip has just moved 6 inches. They've wristed it backwards. You see, this is a wristy stroke as much as this is a wristy stroke, except this is not the end we want to wave. We want to wave the putter head end. And so when I'm teaching my students, I allow them the freedom to start the stroke with a tiny bit of wrist, but from there the elbow softens, the right shoulder softens, and the last thing that moves would be my body and my shoulder, because that's farthest away from the putter head. Now that we're using dead strength or dead weight, once we've got it loaded with our joints from our right side, the putter free crashes, and then we let the left elbow and the left shoulder joint and a tiny bit of the left wrist swing the putter through, and it'll swing through shorter than the backswing if we allow the ball to interrupt the stroke. I give you permission to do that with your putting stroke now. If you think you're supposed to keep a triangle and move your shoulders, you don't have an anchor point. And if you don't have an anchor point, you're not doing what the governing bodies of golf said was the easiest way to do it. So there's your information. I gave you the best way to cheat at putting, and it'll be the easiest way you've ever putted before.